I'm John from PGP Wedding Films, and welcome to Say Yes to the Best, where we talk to the best wedding pros to give you wedding planning advice. Subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. We have new content out all the time to help you with your wedding planning. Today, I'm talking with Kseniya Berson. She's a photographer in Philadelphia, though she goes all over, and we're really excited to talk to her today all about boudoir sessions. But first, Kseniya, do you want to tell us a little bit about your company?
Hi, thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. Yes, like you said, I am based out of Philadelphia, but I travel all over, and my main focus of my company is weddings and boudoir.
So we definitely want to talk a little bit about boudoir today, which is something we haven't touched on the show before. So my first question for you is, how does that experience kind of enhance the wedding day?
Oh, what a good question. Okay, so I think personally, for me, why I think like a boudoir shoot is the best gift that you can give your partner is because two reasons. One is it's a gift that they can't get themselves. So I feel like I love the moment when the couple is opening up gifts from each other, and they'll get something that means something to you, it's really sweet. But if you get your partner a boudoir shoot, not only is it something they can't get themselves, so it's like, whoa, but it's also something really intimate. It's just for the two of you, and it's really special. And the third reason, actually, that I just thought of is, selfishly, it's a gift that's also for yourself. So it's not just for your partner to love it and to be like, oh my God, this is for me. This is incredible. I love this. It's a beautiful album, beautiful photos of my bride. But it's a gift that you get to experience something fun, something that makes you feel great. And, why not give them a gift that's also a gift for you?
For you as the photographer, does it help your relationship with your brides, or does it give you any sort of leg up on the wedding day?
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. I think in general, the more time you get to spend with a couple, you obviously feel closer to them, and it's easier for you and for them to work with you. So it's like another reason why engagement shoots are so important. You get to know your photographer. But doing a boudoir shoot, it's so intimate, and it's really fun. I have to say, something that brides always come back to me with is, I didn't realize how much fun this was gonna be. And I was like, yeah, like we blast music, we dance around the studio. It's like a girl's day. And it's like, it's like your bachelorette party and a boudoir shoot. It's kind of like hand in hand, a really fun girl's day. And it helps you get, you open up in front of each other, and you girl talk, and you dance, and you have fun. And when the wedding starts, you're already best friends. So they just trust you to be there for every moment of the day.
Yeah, I'm sure after that, anything that happens during like getting ready, you're ready for.
Oh yeah, 100%. During getting ready, I'm always like, I won't look. They're like, it's fine, I don't care.
So you already mentioned that it is a little more intimate than kind of the engagement session that a lot of people are more familiar with, or is a little more common. What are some concerns that some of your clients have, as they're deciding if a boudoir session is a good choice for them?
I think it's hard to open up in front of a camera in general, whether you are, on location during an engagement shoot and fully clothed, or whether you are in a studio, not always fully clothed, in a boudoir shoot. But I think the concerns are that, like, the most important thing is to make your client feel comfortable. And that's something that, like I said, that's why people always come back and they're always like, oh, I didn't realize how fun it would be. It's like, because their biggest concern is that, like, how's it going to be opening up in front of this person, but also in front of this camera? And I think that's the biggest concern, is that they don't know if they're going to be comfortable. And then afterwards they walk away and they're like, wait, that was just like a party. And I'm like, yeah, like it's super fun. Like you kind of, obviously don't forget that the camera's there, but you kind of forget that the camera's there. Like you just have a good time, and you end up just like letting go and just having a lot of fun and dancing around.
Someone's decided, yes, I'm going to do a boudoir session. What would you recommend for them to prepare for the session?
To prepare for a boudoir session, I feel like the best thing to do would do whatever makes you feel confident. And that sounds so cliche, but it's like, it really is. It makes you feel amazing. Like, and it doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's like cooking or helping out someone else, like doing charity work almost. And I know that sounds so crazy, but it's like, I feel great about myself when I help others, and when I talk to my friends, and when I, do these things that you were like, well, that's what makes you feel confident. It's like, Yeah, like that's what, if you feel good inside, you're gonna glow on the outside. And it sounds so corny, but it's so 1000% true. Like I've never felt as confident as I do when I do certain things that maybe to other people are like, really? That's what makes you feel confident? But no matter how dorky or whatever you think it is, I would say the best thing to do to prepare is like do the things that you love the day before, the morning of, do things that make you happy, have like the best cup of coffee if you love coffee. And then just get ready and feel your best. Like pick out outfits that you feel great in. Whether that's, I've done boudoir shoots in sweaters. I've done boudoir shoots fully nude. Whatever you feel great in, I would have the best day ever, do the things you love, wear the things that make you feel great, just get your makeup done, your hair done, pamper yourself. I think that's the best way to prepare and to like make sure you're just gonna crush it.
What would you say is the biggest benefit overall of doing a boudoir shoot?
Definitely the confidence that you get. 1000%. I feel like when you do a boudoir shoot, you see yourself from a different point of view. I feel like when we look at ourselves in the mirror every day, we're like, oh, I have a pimple here, I have like wrinkles here, and like all that stuff. But when you do a boudoir shoot, you see yourself almost like how the world sees you. And that quote of like, I wish you could see yourself how I see you. That's my favorite quote when I think about these kinds of shoots, because it's like, you have to go into it definitely already being, comfortable with yourself. But boudoir shoots take it to another level. Like you just see yourself in this whole different light. You're like, oh damn, that's me. And like, I feel like that's the best feeling in the world. Like it gives you that confidence to do whatever else you need to do in life and just feel great about yourself.
What would you say to someone, they're on the fence, they don't know if they want to do a boudoir session? What would you say to tell them, go for it?
I mean, honestly, exactly like you said, I would just say go for it. I would just say you have to, we'll backtrack. It depends where you are in your life. If you're the kind of person where you're just kind of like thinking about it and you're excited, but you're not quite sure, I would do it. I would 100% do it, because it's one of those things, I think in life, we have to do things that we're scared of. And I have anxiety. I'm scared of everything. Like I walk down the street and a car drives by me too fast. I'm like, oh, like I freak out. But I think that we have to do the things that we're scared of in terms of, I really want to do this, but I don't know if it's the right time. I really want to like ask for a raise at work, but I don't know if it's the right time. I really want to quit my job. I don't know why everything is about work, but I really want to do something else and like it's not the right time. Boudoir shoots are exactly like that. Like I said, they give you that confidence. They give you that just like power and belief in yourself that like, I can do this. So I think if you're not sure and you're questioning it and you're just kind of like, just do it. You just have to like take the leap and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna love it afterwards. And I guarantee you're gonna be ecstatic with the results.
So Kseniya, what are some misconceptions people have about boudoir sessions?
I love this question. I think about this all the time. Some misconceptions about boudoir is that it has to be a certain way, and it doesn't. Like I said, sexy is different for everybody. Some girls find sports really sexy and they're kind of like, they come with like their boyfriends, like jersey or something. Other girls, I photographed girls in sweaters and I photographed girls fully nude, and both are equally as sexy in different ways. And I think that that's a great thing, that everybody has their own definition and everybody is genuine to themselves. And a big thing to remember is like the women that do boudoir shoots, and it's different for every photographer and client relationship, but for me at least, when I get into like the conversations with my clients and we, start getting to know each other, I talk to them about how confidence is key. And it's about, like I said before, what's inside just shines on the outside. And that's super, super important. And like, we're not making thirst traps here, like we don't have to. I feel that the women that I work with aren't seeking validation. We know our value, we know our worth, and we know that we're absolutely worth having at least one beautiful photo shoot of ourselves. to celebrate who we are.
Kseniya, that's awesome. Thank you so much for all that insight. I think it was really, really helpful.
Oh, thank you so much. I really, I had so much fun, and I really appreciate you calling me and inviting me to chat with you this morning.
Absolutely. Kseniya Berson, photographer in Philadelphia and all over. Go check her out. Her work is absolutely stunning. All of her information is going to be in the description below. Thank you for watching this episode of Say Yes to the Best. Again, subscribe here on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We have new content out all the time to help you with your wedding planning. Thanks again, and happy planning.